What's up, family and friends? Good morning. And I want to drop this week one with us, which I titled Don't Give Up. They will change their mind. So I'm talking to the awakened people, to the woke nation. I want to encourage you, and I want to make you. I want to encourage you to know that what you are doing is not in vain. Of course, people are waking up. Our people are waking up. I have so much joy when I see my brethren, especially the Igbo people, saying that now Jesus never existed. God they gave you is not God. It's not the real God and all that. I'm happy. Even those that are still the God they call Chukwukabiama, but they say no, the God that the white man gave them is fake. I am happy because they are waking up. I started gradually like them also. So it's not in vain. I know when I started saying, no, Jesus is the Son of God, it's not God. Some years ago, I begin to say, oh, now Holy Trinity is not, it's not even biblical. I mean, it's not the right thing. So I started all that. I started stop going to church and all that. Before you know it, I become fully awakened that I don't care about religion anymore. I don't waste my time and my money in any religion. No one can come and preach anything to me and expect me to give anything. Of course, you can't be talking and I shut my mouth. You talk, I talk. You bring your case, I present my counter case. So if you think you know anything, I know. You don't have two brains more than me. I have one brain, you have one brain, and we're supposed to use them to think. So don't give up. If you don't give up speaking the whole truth, they will change their mind. Your parents will change their mind. Your siblings will change their mind. Your friends will change their mind. Your neighbors will change their mind. Don't worry about their threats. Don't worry about their insults. Don't worry about their reaction. Don't worry about their rejection. They rejected you, right? They don't want to talk with you anymore. They say you are occultic now. They say you are antichrist. They call you many names. Come on, fuck all that. You are the truth. You are the truth. Christ is not the truth. You are the truth. God is not the truth. You are the truth. Religion is not the truth. You are the truth. Christianity is not the truth. You need to wake up. Wake up and know who you are. When you know who you are, declare it with all boldness. That's when you will see fear is a stranger to you. You are afraid because you don't know who you are. You believe because you don't know. And you have faith because you lack truth. When you know the truth, faith dies. When you know the truth, fear dies. Because you begin to know yourself. The greatest knowledge you will have is the knowledge of yourself. Religious knowledge is fake, it's lie. They deceive you with that. They tell you to believe to know God. You haven't seen God, they say that that's fake. The true knowledge is somebody you know, somebody you have seen. Have you seen that God you believe in? No. Have you seen that Jesus you believe in? No. So why are you saying you know God? Why are you saying you know Jesus? You don't know. That's why you are a believer. Believers don't know a jack. Believers don't know what they worship. Believers just worship blindly. I believe there is God in heaven and I worship him. That's a believer. They are ignorant of what they worship. This person want to come in. Let me see what he or she has to say before I continue. If you come on. So you that is awakened, you that have done your research or use your brain to find out what these people really taught us from childhood are all lies. You're supposed to keep speaking about it. Don't be too shy to comment. Don't be too shy to make a post to show to spread the knowledge you have now. Don't hold it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself. The truth must prevail, but you have to open your mouth and begin to talk. Don't let anyone shut you up. If they insult you, insult them back. If they come against you, go against them. Don't be afraid. Don't be a cheek turner. Stop turning the other cheek. No, if they slap you once, slap them twice, because you know better. You know their God cannot punish you. You know their God cannot do anything. You know their hellfire does not exist. You know they are just believing what they don't know. So if you know better, you're supposed to be teaching them. You're supposed to be showing them the way, that they are the way. Christ is not the way. They are truth. Christ is not the truth. And they are life. Christ is not the life. I am life. I can meet another woman, a woman, and have sex with her, and we produce another life. God does not give life. We give life. We give life just as the sun gives life. What exists gives life. Invisible. There's nothing invisible that gives life. Nothing. invisible that gives life. You have to bring it into reality to give life. You see, your sperm in you, your sperm is seed. Nobody can see sperm, right? But when you inject it into a woman's vagina, it goes inside that womb, will meet the egg, and begin to form a life. And when the woman bring forth that life, you say, "This is a life. Somebody has been born. This baby is alive." Are you thinking? So if you think, oh, somebody tell me, oh, the process of baby in the womb, do you know? I say, is your God now the process of a baby, the formation of a baby? You are talking about Almighty God. Comparing your Almighty God with your brain, with your anything you cannot see in this world is stupidity, because Almighty God don't need you to be speaking for him. Almighty God don't need you to prove his existence. Almighty God don't need your assistance. Why are you assisting Almighty God? Why? Why are you fighting for Almighty God? As I used to say, it's like a chicken fighting for the lion. That's nonsense. Lion don't need any chicken to fight to defend him. Lion will just come. All lion do is to roar, roar. All the animals will go into hiding because they know. Even if they gather him, they know, man, this lion gonna take us some lives before we get it. So I'm encouraging you, you the woke nation, you that are now finding out the truth. You see, when you listen even to the newspapers now, to the media now, you see some people, the people they call celebrities, they are now coming to the light. What is the secret behind that? Of course, access to internet, access to data, access to steady power supply. They have enough power, they have enough data to do research. Some of you that are defending God on Facebook and calling me names, you don't even have data that can last you for the whole day. You only use maybe 1 hour or 2 hours data you have to run your mouth. But I can stay for even when I'm sleeping, I'm online because I have steady power supply and I have internet internet data, or data that is on whether I'm asleep, or awake. So wake up, my people that are still sleeping, and you that are already awakened, don't give up. If you don't give up, they will change their mind. Your parents will change their mind. Your siblings will change their mind. Your relatives will change their mind. Your friends will change their minds. And your neighbors will change their mind. Those that are calling you names now will praise you later if you don't give up. If you give up, then it is on you. And so those of us that are not giving up, we keep going forward. That's how we roll, because we are the gods and the goddesses that exist. Any invisible almighty God is trash and useless to you. Wake up and trust religion, trust God, trust Jesus, trust everything that does not add value to your reality.